Good afternoon and happy Sunday. I do hope you went to church, guys, because I did. Coming back from church today, I decided I was gonna make coconut rice. So I'm going to share my recipe with you, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. Behind me are the ingredients I'll be using. So let's make an introduction, shall we? Meet my ingredients, guys. I have my washed parboiled rice. What's coconut rice without the rice? Next up is the coconut milk itself. I extracted this milk from two medium-sized coconuts. I'm going to be doing a video much later to show you how I extract the milk from coconuts, but it's pretty easy, trust me. The next ingredient here is roughly blended scotch bonnet pepper, onion, garlic and ginger. Then I have prawns. I removed the heads and soaked them in water to remove the dirt. The next item here is smoked catfish. I used catfish, but you can use any dried fish of your choice. Next up are my seasonings. I have here black pepper and knorr cubes, knorr seasoning cubes. I also have salt and I have coconut cream powder from a brand called Emma. Okay, before I forget, I also have roughly blended crayfish, about 2 tablespoonfuls of roughly blended crayfish. This is a vital part of this process, a vital ingredient rather. So you heat up a pan next. In cooking coconut rice, you do not need much vegetable oil because coconut itself produces its own oil, and adding too much of vegetable oil will just make your rice soggy in oil. So this is about 3 tablespoonfuls. Heat that up and add in your pepper mix, your roughly blended pepper mix. Put that in and give it a good stir. Stir, stir, stir. At this point, the aroma in the kitchen is enticing. Continue stirring that and allow it to simmer for a bit. I'm using high heat. When this is a bit simmered, you introduce your dried fish. Combine this thoroughly till every bit of the fish gets coated in the pepper mix. Stir to combine. Continue stirring before you introduce your prawns. After the introduction of the prawns, you continue to stir and you put in your seasonings. The seasonings I introduced to you earlier. Just going with all of that. I already measured my proportions, so be sure you have yours correctly. Keep stirring, guys. You do not want this mixture to burn. Oops, I know that an accident there, but we're fine. The next ingredient you'll be adding is the crayfish powder. Put that in and combine. This sauce is even looking enticing to me right now. I could eat this with yam, boiled yam, or plantains. So I'm going to add a bit of coconut milk to boil this mixture a bit. This is to give it that coconutty rich flavor before I add it to the main cooking pot. So when you're done doing that, allow this to boil for a bit. Then in a clean pot, you add in your coconut milk, all of it. Then add your washed parboiled rice, your parboiled washed rice, whichever sequence you want to use. Put in your rice, put in everything, except you want to save some for whatever you want to do next with it. This is about 3 cups of rice. Okay, so upon stirring, I'm going to test the hardness of the rice to know if I need more water or not. Well, I realized I do need some more water to get this rice properly cooked. And I added some water. Then I added in the remaining emmer, the coconut cream powder. This is going to enhance the flavor, you guys. It doesn't have any artificial additives in it. So the next thing is adding your sauteed mixture, the mixture of all the ingredients we sauteed together. Introduce them into the pot, all of it, and give it a thorough mix to combine everything. Yeah, this is looking creamy already. Look at that rich color. That's the signature color for coconut rice. Yeah. Okay, you guys, so you're gonna have to test for seasoning at this point to know if you will be needing extra salt or pepper. And I realized I do need some salt and pepper. I'm just gonna be adding that now. Just about half a tablespoon of salt and half a tablespoon of pepper to give me the right taste I'm looking for. With all of this, I was satisfied with the taste. I just covered this and allowed it to boil. I think it was on boil for about 15-20 minutes. I came back to check on it and wow, it was boiling nicely. Look at that. I can't wait to have this, you guys. Covered it and came back in another 5 minutes time and voila, the rice is ready. Look at that beauty, guys. Isn't this lovely? And look at that shine. It's glistening. Like I told you, coconut milk has its own oil. So that's the oil that came up to make this look glossy. Had it been I had used too much oil. So I'm serving, guys. Going to be combining. I'm going to be having my rice with fried chicken. Yeah, and I served for 2 persons. You can come for yours. That's if you find anyone remaining. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys.